Hey everyone, my name is Josh and today we are going to be playing Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker was released in 1982 for the Atari 2600 by Online Systems, and the game's creator was John Harris. Jawbreaker was pretty popular when it first came out. It actually received a very prestigious award, the Archie Award, for Best Computer Action Game in 1983. One fun fact about the game is due to some licensing issues and complications, the game was actually sold in some places as Jawbreaker and Jawbreaker 2, even though they were both the same game. So it kind of confused a couple of the buyers as to what they were actually getting. Jawbreaker follows a simple set of rules similar to Pac-Man. So, as you can see, I'm playing as a set of teeth, a very odd looking set of teeth, but for the time period, I guess this is pretty good. As you see on screen, there's several hallways with a bunch of dashed lines. And similar to Pac-Man, the goal is to go around and eat all these dashed lines. But you have enemies that are the form of these weird, strange-looking smiley face monsters. I guess they kind of look like the Jawbreaker candy, which works for the name of the game very well, actually. As you can see, the smiley-faced enemies they'll spawn, and it's kind of interesting. They spawn depending on what side of the hallway you're on. If you're on the left side, then the Jawbreaker will spawn, or sorry, the smiley face will spawn on the right side and come towards you to hunt you down. What's complicated about this, though, is you'll think you're in the clear sometimes if you're following one, or you think they're gonna exit the hallway, but they randomly will turn around, and that seems to be a lot of the time where I'm losing my lives and stuff. Can be kind of frustrating because they seemingly do it just randomly. But yeah. There's also these doors, as you can see, that separate the hallways, and they go back and forth. They're helpful to use, but I'm not very good at using them, so you'll notice that I don't really use those a lot. But they're helpful. In the middle of the map, a power-up will spawn in after after a certain amount of time. And similar to Pac-Man again, after you pick up the power-up, the enemies will go red, and while they're red, you can actually eat them. And then once time is up, they'll kind of go to a white phase, and then after the white phase, they'll return to normal. Score is kept at the bottom of the screen, and then as you can see here, upon completing the level, a brush comes in and like cleans the player's teeth, so to say. Really kind of a weird feature, but I guess they're really trying to sell the Jawbreaker name here. I was a little bit disappointed the first time I cleared the map for the first time that the second map is just the same thing reset. And then spoiler alert, when you clear it for the second time, the third map is the same again. So I would kind of like them to have incorporated, at least a different maze or a different setup upon each level, because after, clearing the map once or twice, unless you're really motivated by score, I don't see you playing this game a lot, or at least seeing myself play the game a lot. I think it's unique how the enemies will kind of just randomly turn around and attack you. That's definitely something that caught me off guard the first time I saw it happen. And there's another feature that I didn't talk about the game is it is two-player. So you could take turns, and each player will have 3 lives, and it's kind of just a who can get the highest score type of thing. So I'm sure back in the day that was pretty fun, but in this scenario I'm just kind of playing by myself. Well, anyway, thanks for checking out my Jawbreaker Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I'll see you guys next time.